you've already quit today. Maybe it was hitting snooze. Maybe it was skipping the gym. Maybe it was sitting down to do something important and then opening your phone instead. And the worst part, you didn't even fight it. You just let it happen. And then that little voice inside your head said what it always says. I just don't have the willpower. Here's what I need you to hear right now. That voice is lying to you. Mental toughness is not a personality trait you're born with. It is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, it can be trained. And you're going to have 3 dead simple tools that make mental toughness almost automatic. No fluff, no theory, just stuff that works. Let's go. First, let's destroy the biggest myth in self-improvement. You see someone wake up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, eat clean, grind through their work, and you think, what is wrong with me? Why can't I do that? But here's the truth. Willpower is not the engine. It's the emergency brake. Research from Stanford psychologist Roy Baumeister showed that willpower is a finite resource. The more decisions you make throughout the day, the less mental energy you have left for the hard ones. They've built systems that make the hard thing the easy thing. They've made discipline a reflex, not a decision. So why do we give up? Why does the alarm go off and we fold? Why do we sit down to work and immediately drift to something easier? There are 2 real culprits, and they're working against you every single day, whether you realize it or not. Culprit 1. Your brain is wired for comfort. This isn't a character flaw, it's biology. Your brain's entire evolutionary job is to keep you alive and conserve energy. Discomfort signals danger. Ease signals safety. So when you choose the hard thing, the workout, the cold email, the difficult conversation, the blank page, your brain literally fires a threat signal. The resistance you feel isn't weakness. That's your nervous system doing exactly what it was designed to do. Here's why this matters. You've been fighting yourself. You've been treating that resistance as evidence that something is wrong with you. Culprit 2. You're waiting to feel ready. I'll start when I'm motivated. I'll go to the gym when I have more energy. I'll work on my goals when things settle down a bit. Let me be honest with you. That moment is never coming. The fit body, the business, the skill, the relationship started on a day when they didn't feel like it. They started anyway. And the momentum of starting created the motivation to continue. Stop waiting to feel motivated before you do the work. The feeling follows the action. Always. All right, now let's get practical. Here are 3 tools. Simple, proven, and available to you right now. Tool 1. The 5-second rule. The moment you feel that impulse, count backward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And move. Physically move your body. Stand up. Pick up the pen. Open the document. Put on the shoes. That's it. You've interrupted the pattern. You've broken the loop before it could close. The task doesn't matter. What matters is you stop negotiating with yourself and start moving. Tool 2. Shrink the target. Here's why most people fail at building habits. They set goals that are too big for day 1. I'm going to work out for an hour every day. I'm going to write 2,000 words a day. I'm going to meditate for 30 minutes every morning. Day 1. Great. Day 3. They skip. Day 5. I've already broken it. What's the point? Quit. Sound familiar? The problem isn't commitment. The problem is the target. When the goal feels enormous, your brain's threat response kicks in before you even start. Here's the fix. Make the habit embarrassingly small. 2 minutes of meditation, 1 page, 5 push-ups, 1 email. Because starting is the hardest part. James Clear calls this the 2-minute rule. BJ Fogg calls it tiny habits. The label doesn't matter, the principle does. The goal is identity, and those votes stack faster than you think. Tool 3. Use discomfort as currency. This is the mindset shift that separates people who grow from people who stagnate for years. Every time something is uncomfortable, the hard conversation, the cold shower, the last rep, the awkward attempt at something new, your brain is screaming, stop, retreat, this is danger. Your nervous system updates its map. What was threatening becomes manageable. What was scary becomes routine. What was painful becomes normal. That's not poetic. That's literally how your nervous system works. It recalibrates based on evidence. That's the whole formula. So the next time you feel that resistance rising up, name it. Say, this is the feeling, and I'm doing it anyway. Spend the discomfort. Make the deposit. So here's what this actually looks like. Day to day in real life. The alarm goes off. Instead of negotiating, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're up. Small win. You don't touch your phone for the first 10 minutes. You sit, breathe, drink your water, exist as a human being for a moment before the noise starts. Small win. You sit down to do the one thing that matters most today. Not 10 things. 1. And you give yourself permission to do just 2 minutes of it to start. You'll almost always go longer. And those moments, over weeks and months, compound into a version of yourself that you genuinely respect. You are not weak. You have been operating without the right tools, and now you have them. The 5-second rule. Shrink the target, spend the discomfort, pick one, and use it today. Every person you've ever admired, every future version of yourself that's focused, fit, and fearless, got there because they kept showing up when it was easier not to. You can do this. Tell me which of the 3 tools you're going to use first. And if someone in your life needs to hear this today, send it to them. You might actually change their week. I'll see you in the next one.